Robin and I are back for another episode of Real Talk with Robin. If you don't know Robin, it's from the Gwaltney Group, a local trustworthy real estate team. We sit on these couches and talk real estate every Thursday. This week, I was driving past my parents' house and I saw a sold sign. And that is right on is that Country Club Road?
Second Street, Country Club Road.
Yeah, what is that about? That's a huge area to build.
It is a huge area. And it's so great that you're asking me because I have been getting this question so much lately.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know Rochester, when the buzz starts going, everybody hears it. So, Pulte Homes has put that land under contract. It's several acres. So, if you're not clear what we're talking about, it's go out 2nd Street, past that defunct golf course, whatever the name of that, Meadow, whatever that was called.
Country Club?
No, the Country Club is still there.
Yes.
But then if you, there was that Meadow, there was,
yes.
like towards out to your parents, right?
Yep.
Anyway, on Country Club Road, 2nd Street, there's a whole bunch of green space before you turn in on 45th to get back to 8th Street where Lower Millie is, where they live.
Yep.
Anyway, everybody's wondering what's going to happen because there's a big sign that's gone up, and it was a RE/MAX agent who listed it, and it says under contract. Well, Pulte Homes is working with the City of Rochester, and this is public knowledge. You can look it up, trying to get that annexed in, right?
Yeah. And
so,
Pulte is a national builder.
Yeah,
national builder.
Big time,
Okay.
big time. And, you know, it wasn't that long ago we talked about Lennar, another national builder coming to Rochester, but this one, that was kind of like wherever there were lots available.
Yeah.
This one is like to create a whole big development.
Yeah, and so what does that development look like?
Okay, so I have a little bit of inside information because they asked, they did some, which was I thought very smart. They had a marketing company meet with like 10 local agents on a Zoom call for an hour and just ask us questions about if we felt there would be a need for it. And I said, please tell me it's a Del Webb community. And she said, it is a Del Webb community.
Okay, and so if we're not familiar with the Del Webb community, it's a 55 plus active adults there. It's a gated community. They have fun amenities like pickleball, a pool.
Everybody starts with pickleball.
I know, that's like
a big
first
community center. They have not athletic, but activity directors on staff to like plan events. But I will say I did learn one thing during that meeting because I too thought it was 55 and over. There are two different types of communities. One is truly 55 and over. So you have to be 55. No children can live with you. Of course, your grandchildren can come and visit. You know, they're not that, you know, they're not anti-children, but, you know, they just don't want the kids living in the neighborhood, right?
Yep.
And then there is also another way they look at it, and they were asking us questions about this, and it was mixed opinions. They asked about targeted toward 55, meaning that's kind of who our targeted audience is, but if you're a 39-year-old doctor who works all the time and just would love to have somebody mowing your lawn, shoveling your snow. You'd love the idea of living in a gated community. You love the idea of it being quieted. They wouldn't veto you.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, yeah, so they just asked us what we thought was better, you know, 55 and over or targeted.
Yeah, and what do you think?
My personal opinion was targeted.
Okay.
Because I have had some professional clients who are not 55, who would love that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's very much like the feel like the Stone Barn, you know, out by the Stone Barn where they put in all those townhomes, because that eventually will be gated.
Okay.
And we don't have any gated communities in Rochester yet, and we have a lot of people who ask for them.
Yeah, that's something I was surprised by too. I was like, why don't we have this? Seems like an obvious.
We haven't had a need. We haven't had a need for it. I mean, a lot of times when you think about what's the purpose of gated, it's to keep others out, right? So maybe safety, inclusivity. I don't know. We've just always been more of a big, small town.
Yes.
But as people migrate here from other cities and they're used to having that, they think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
So, and especially if you truly are going to have mostly people my age living there.
I'll come to visit.
So, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, it's a great concept. I've had a lot of positive response. I was sponsoring a whole lot of golf tournament for Jeremiah program last week. Awesome. And I had a lot of people stop and ask me,
what's going on?
Robin, is it true we're getting a gated community in Rochester? So if you are one of those people that is interested and you want to know more about it, I mean, not just like, hey, how do you sign me up? But I can give you more of the information that I learned at that meeting if you want to call me and ask me about that. But I think it's exciting. I think
so too.
I think it would be a big hit, and I personally think they would sell out pretty quickly.
Yeah, and so you mentioned it earlier, but we can get in contact with you with your phone number. That's the best way, right?
Absolutely, anytime.
Okay, and that website's on there as well.
Yeah, always have my cell phone on, anytime, 507-259-4926. And I honestly, when I say this, I mean it. I look forward to your calls, and I do get a lot of calls from people who watch this segment. So keep calling, keep asking, and I look forward to it.
Oh, I love that about you, Robin. You're always available for when we need you. So thank you for coming in.
That's the whole purpose.
Yes, well, thank you for coming in on this Thursday. I'm going to pick your brain next Thursday about the real estate world, okay?
All right, sounds great.
We'll be back with more Midwest Access right after this.